Oh, I remember this guy from the trailer. And I have no idea who he is. I'll wait for it. We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. And for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make our report to Lucia. And do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. You want me to come? Just like that? I need a 20-minute notice. At least. Anyway. Shut the fuck up. I mean, in cases like these, I think it would have been better if Lucia went. Right? Because she's the... or Maxima. Because they are guardians. Alice and Alfino tell me they have finished the preliminary search for survivors, but refrain from saying much more than that. Currently, they are reluctant to provide details. May I ask you for your account? Let's go.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
That is exactly what I was talking about.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
It is not your fault.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald.
Oh, is that good or bad?
The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
They started to become tempered, right? It had to be.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Zenos had been possessed by a demon.
That's when he was possessed by...
What better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the 3rd Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the 1st Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
Oh shit.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
Pretty much.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
Do we know who's part of House
So
Brutus?
Daniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams.
Oh, yeah, the fucking radio, dude.
May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
The Tower of Babel. The
This
Tower
sounds
of Babel.
awfully familiar.
Is that the tower in the middle of Garlemald?
We have something to show you all.
It was the fucking radio, like, brainwashing them.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
Oh? What happened?
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal,
So those that were close to the
then
radio?
while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
So, oh shit.
No wonder Licinia kept
Okay.
it close.
Oh,
My friends,
Selena.
I must speak with you.
What's up, baby girl? What happened? Something
A
bad.
young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall.
The guy with blue hair?
Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Honestly, I just wanna hug Serena.
Who do we have here?
I think I remember him. Is he who I think it is?
Garleans?
Uh-oh.
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
Did we meet him in A Realm Reborn?
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Jullus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
No, I don't think we did.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours.
Your commander?
If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
Who's the commander?
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face, how their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What will your mother say?
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Don't worry, I have holy children.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
I can take them all out by myself.
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Dude, I love the fact that all of the characters that we met throughout the game are here, right? Magnai, Sirina, even my fucking brother-in-law. Right? The only one that's missing is Yugiri. Yugiri and Gosetsu. I really wish Gosetsu appears. You will be received as invited guests. And so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourself accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Dankred in particular will be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over keep you. Alright, Julius. Are you and the children ready? I will explain the route once we are outside the camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it as an act of hostility. Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Children in the lead, I want you where I can see you. We do have names, you know. I'm Alice and he's Alfie. And last but not least, there's Ria. Ria, where have I heard that name? I wonder where. No matter. Alfie know Alice will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're okay. If you leave... Yes. Come on, kiddos. This is it. The first stop, that is. Good. It looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, we're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you kept your side of the bargain, we can carry on. Homie. Homie. We're getting closer to the Imperial Pass. North of the station is Regio Domorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear us to shreds if given the chance. Keep close, no wandering off. Understood? Yes, Dad. What did we get? From here, we'll be heading northeast, keeping to the left on the rail. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons ready. Keep your weapons at the ready. They would attack their own countrymen. Aye, they spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection, the chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I will not take the chance. With that said, let us proceed. Atonement, baby. Holy Spirit, baby, come on. I cannot wait to get the combo for Configure. I swear to God, that attack is so fucking good. Looks like we are not being followed. We will continue onward. Yes. Where the fuck is it? Is it underground? It's underground. What the fuck are these? Holy shit, they're monsters! Come on. And then, bam, bitch! Okay, these are actual monsters, dude. What the fuck? Look at what they have become. Will you still stand there and claim that they can be cured? Those exposed to a vast amount of primal ether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Then you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you will think twice before speaking of a cure. Well, we were talking about regular people. Oh, I feel like there's gonna be like an underground. Dude, you know what this started reminding me of? I don't know why, like out of nowhere fucking hit me like a train. Like, oh my god, I don't even remember the name of the city. The city from 15, from the end, like the final place of 15. I don't know why, it just fucking like smacked me in the face. We're almost there. You have kept your side of the agreement, and so I will keep mine. This way. Right? Like it's all destroyed, all fucking dark. Yeah, this is... Oh, that's a Tower of Babel? Wait. This is a Tower of Babel. Is this... Wait a minute. Does this mean once we go inside the tower, is that tower going to take us to the moon? Right? Because the Tower of Babel in religion was a tower built so that people could reach the gods, right? And that's when supposedly God fucking destroyed the tower and split our languages and whatnot. Or something like that. It now serves as our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I will be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. Yes, Daddy. I'm pretty sure that's what the Tower of Babel is. Before anything, let me attune to the crystal. Definitely. Fuck. Of course, it wasn't gonna be that simple. Fuck. This is the second one. Alfie, what's up, baby? It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. They could have done a lot worse. Even so, I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed, and if Jullus was willing to make the perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. They must be shielded from the wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guest, the other will not take kindly to your presence. My commander is in the locomotive over there. Who is the commander? I have this armor set! I think I do. Jullus, what's up?
These are their chosen representatives.
Here we go.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Oh, he's of the First?
The First? I had no idea you had survived.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye.
Bam.
In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varus understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
Oh. So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers.
Oh.
If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald?
Because of what's happening to Garlemald right now.
Is it because we do not share your faith?
No.
That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
What is happening?
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
What the fuck?
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop. Keep away from that one.
Why me?
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Ooh, he knows who I am. Oh, they know who I am. You little bitches.
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
You needn't worry about us.
Fuck,
We'll
dude.
forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
Stop, dude. Every fucking expansion they bring Husherfon, motherfuckers, dude.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be. You will be their warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
I love that they know how much people love Husherfon. They bring him up in every expansion, right? This is the second time we see Husherfon here. It will take more than a trifle such as this to deter us. Compared to what Garlemald's people have suffered in recent days, these colors are a minor inconvenience. I have said to remind myself not to touch it, even if it starts to itch. I'd rather not set it off by accident. Anyway, enough of that. Let's learn what we can from the refugees. Personae non gratae. What? As per Lord Quintus's instructions, I am to supervise you during your time here in Tetrium. Before you ask, no, I don't have a key or any other means to remove your collars, nor will I tell you if I did. And if you're okay. So, do you truly intend to speak with the others? We are in no hurry to disobey, if that's what you mean. Or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision. Do as you will. Well, remember, I will be watching. If I catch wind of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick our people into turning their coats and the like, those shock collars will be your least of your worries. Understood? Though we're somewhat compromised, to put it lightly, let's not waste this opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what you can. Okay. You, on the other hand, may go wheresoever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. But do not forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interests, Afino and Alice will have to pay. And I like the fact that he calls them by their name. Well, at least we have a fire. Octavia. It's you, Ria Biol. I serve under Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there on the night of the Praetorian fell. Oh my god, dude, I've done that dungeon so many times. You've probably seen me so many times. You and your adventures, you killed them, my comrades, my friends. Swept them aside from in their dozens, as though they were nothing to you. And maybe I am too. Just another faceless enemy to be cut down. But it won't be long until our countrymen return, until you get what you deserve. Mark my words. Mender? I like... Dude, homie, this is so weird. This is... Okay, this is the first thing that looks very out of place, right? Because you see everybody like dying, super cold, and then you have these guys. Like this guy is like, oh yeah. Well, fuck you then. It definitely is what saved everybody. Wait. Did you learn anything of note? Wait, this chick looks like Rinoa. She looks like Rinoa from Final Fantasy VIII. Then your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. The sick and injured are at great risk. Without warmth and proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I realize there is precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Please, will you help me tend them? She kind of looks like Rinoa. Who's there? My eyes, I can see all that well. Ah, thank you. The numbness has subsided a little. But I know I won't last much longer. You should look at the others who can still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, so be it. At least I can still serve in that way. Dude, this is bad. Like this is, I mean, but it's normal that they act this way after so many years and years and years of conflict. So those you met fare no better. I was afraid you would say that. I know we were warned against meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Perhaps we might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies. Quintus may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize that they are in no position to refuse help. Maybe Julius could persuade him, though we need to persuade Julius first. Okay, I can do that. I think. Julius. Well, seen enough. Julius, the people here have barely enough food and fuel to survive. Have you and the other soldiers have been able to procure any more supplies? We've been scavenging provisions from nearby houses, as most families kept some stored away in the event that they were snowed in. Still, going out and getting it is dangerous work, and we have a lot of mouths to feed. Fuel is the greater concern. We had some ceruleum set aside until it was stolen. We haven't identified the culprit. Could have been other refugees, or one of the afflicted, for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, those in poor health are only going to get worse. If it's a room you need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. We can have some sent over. No, we will not accept your charity. If we can hold on a little longer, the situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. Those mysterious countrymen of yours, I assume. Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere, so there's no harm in telling you. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted, or in the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Telophoroi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, or what stands in its place. We've identified the seat of the enemy's power. We realized Lord Quintus dispatched a messenger to the 10th Legion, saying as much, and instructed them to join forces with the provincial legions to prepare for a combined assault on the Telophoroi. Then, once our allies arrive, their contingent will be set running to the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. And how do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach GARLEMALD. They need help now. Say the word and we will bring you ceruleum. I will speak with Lord Quintus. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. So did he agree to it? No, he will not place Garlemald in the depth of her enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for ceruleum outside. As you are under my watch, you will come with me. Very well. After all, many hands make light work. You lot are more trouble than you're worth. Once we are outside, you will follow my instructions to the letter. We depart shortly.